Connects, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each time I upload content. Now, I just shared with you about the I behavioral style of the DISC, and I owe you a second video, so I'm back to talk about the S behavioral style. Now, it's important that you understand that we are all a blend of all of the styles, but each of us does have one primary style, and that's what I'm sharing with you about in these videos. To really get a good understanding of your style blend and that of your family members or your teammates, it would be good to get with me so I can give you an assessment, and then we can sit down and talk about it, have a debrief, and get a good understanding of how all of these things blend together. For now, though, I want to talk about the S behavioral style. Now, when we consider the DISC chart, the S measures how a person responds to change, and it also measures their pace. Individuals who are high in the S style are considered to have a slower pace, and they are very steady. These individuals don't really like a lot of change. Now, they will submit to the change, but you really should be considerate and not spring change on them too quickly. Kind of prepare them for it. Brace them for the change that is coming. You might want to say, in 8 months, this change is happening. Okay, now we're 5 months out. You can expect this change. Okay, now we're down to 3 months. We're still going to have this change, but just want to make sure that you are in understanding of what's coming. Just to be considerate. Make sure that you do that for the S style. Brace them for the change, okay? Thank you. Individuals who are high in the S are extremely loyal, and sometimes they're loyal to a fault. Yeah. Now, they will go down with the ship if they have to in order to prove their loyalty. All right. You can expect a high S to be very supportive, extremely supportive. And the truth of the matter is, though, although they're going to be very supportive, they want to do it from the background. They're going to have your back, but they want to have your back in the background. Understand that. And there's nothing wrong with that. They definitely want everything to be done fairly, right? In fairness. And they seek out the greater good for everyone and for all involved, right? So the high S is very people-oriented. Right? They're more people-oriented than they are task-oriented, and they are committed to forming solid, lasting relationships. Their relationships are going to go deep, and they're going to last long. A high S is probably going to be that person that who has a best friend for the last 40 or 50 years, the same best friend, right? That is going to be a high S. The greatest fear of an S, you guessed it, is the loss of security. Another thing that gives them quite a fright is confrontation. S's do not like confrontation. But if an S is not careful, they can come across as being slow to get started, right? And they can come across as sarcastic and being too laid back. Now, I could continue to go on and on about the S style, but as I've said in previous videos, time would not permit. If you are curious to know your DISC style, please let's connect so I can give you an assessment, and then we can sit down and begin the discovery work. We'll do a debrief and get to know a little more about you. If you want to know more about the S style and how to communicate with someone who is an S, please feel free to join me for my complimentary virtual event on Saturday, November 13th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you do have to register in order to attend, and the information and the link to do that is below in the description box. So please go there now and register. I would love to connect with you. Feel free to reach out to me via my website at mericag.com. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, where I'm going to talk about the C behavioral style. Take care.